This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. People always ask me, why do I say that? Because we might say some things, guests might say some things that we might get in trouble for, but I'll put the disclaimer out there so they can't say shit, right? We gonna make sure that we just stay transparent with everything. So the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV, all the rest of that, what I just said. All right. So welcome to the show. We appreciate you guys coming to the show, hanging out with us. We always celebrate the journey. You know what I'm saying? So tonight we got a brother on here. He's got a journey. And just like everybody else, man, he's been through to get to. All right. My man's name is he's an MC, he's an author, calls himself Barz Banga. You better say it right if you say it too. Don't say Barz. It's Barz with a Z, y'all. Barz Banga. And he has his own company called Raise the Bar Entertainment, where not only does he showcase his talent, but he tries to help others to come up and do their thing, as well as performing and writing and doing all that stuff. So we're going to have a great conversation with him. All right. What's up, Marcy?
Hi.
I saw you when you was drinking the water. That's why I popped you on.
I know. That's how you are. Barz Banga.
Like that too. I just did Maurice like y'all some thirsty Negroes, ain't y'all? Where you at, man? Where you at now?
Memphis.
In Memphis. Okay. All right. You got to start getting some acts, man. We got to put you back in the promoter business.
Whoa, man.
Got to put you back in.
I need that.
You need some vitamins. You need some electrolytes. You need some hydration.
Get that prime, man. Hold on.
Dang, I didn't got mine yet.
It's prime, man. It's got electrolytes. It got what's the rest of that shit they got on there? Electrolytes and antioxidants. And man, it's low in sugar. That's one thing that's good. People say it tastes like sugar.
Only 1 gram of sugar. And I normally don't like these type of drinks. Water, enhanced water, or energy drinks. This is good.
Prime is good. Hey, Prime, cut the check, bro. Cut the check. Let's go. All right. Again, my man, actually made me want to get this guy on Dope Living TV Live because I was listening this morning, 6 a.m. and he was on the morning show with the Joker, Vet Green, and Miss Arkansas. And they was chopping it up, heard some of his music. I said, we gotta have him. Gotta have him. What up, sis? Gotta have him.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien.
Shut up, all of y'all. Y'all not Spanish. Y'all Negrish. All right. Anyway, let's bring my man on. Like I said, he's a lyricist, he's an MC, he's an author, and this man is trying to help others to do what he's doing, if not doing it like he's doing it, but doing it better. Okay, everybody say what's up to Mr. Barz Banga. What's up, bro?
Hi, how are you?
Hey there, welcome. Barz Banga.
Everyone, thank you so much.
You gotta let that Z rep. You gotta let that Z
rep.
And
the G.
Yeah.
And the G.
Yeah.
That do a lot. That name do a lot with the tongue.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hey, Gina, that's another show.
Yeah.
That's another show.
Dude,
Y'all know
Lord.
you better tell them, Barz. Can't get me started now. But make sure you put when y'all say his name, when y'all listen to his music, make sure y'all say Barz. Let that Z roll. Barz. Don't be like the white people who say Barz.
Yes, definitely.
And you know what? When I saw his name, I was like, okay, Barz Banga. Then I looked
Banga.
to see a little bit. Wait a minute. Barz Banga.
No. You said Banger. Where do you see an R on his name?
Banga. I just corrected it.
There you go.
Barz Banga. And when I saw the name, I was like, okay. So Barz in music.
Mm-hmm.
And then bang it. I said, okay. I said, that.
Bang it out. Bang it out.
Clever. Yeah, I like that.
You got it, man. You got it.
Yes. I love it.
There was somebody that actually said, Greg, is he Jamaican? Barz Banga. The name is everywhere. But hey, bro, whatever it is, however it is, welcome to the show, all right?
I appreciate you.
So, man, you're an MC. What's the difference between an MC and a rapper?
Interesting. I'll just speak for myself. The type of hip hop that I love is when people, write in a way that makes me think. Right? Love when people put words and metaphors and similes together, double entendres, things like that make me be like, wow, he said that in such a jazzy way that I respect his pen. And that's the way I try to write. A rapper is, to me, is just anybody that could put words together over a beat. MC is a wordsmith to me.
Yep.
That's a person. Oscar. Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Oh, for sure. Got that book out, Plethora, y'all.
That's right. You know what? My sons are in New York now, in Times Square. I'm going to text them right now and tell them to send me a picture.
Yes. Tell them to send you a picture with them holding the book. All right.
That's it.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I get the distinction, okay? And Maurice, you probably speak on that as well, man. The difference between that.
Like he said, a wordsmith, usually an MC is a person that has a cohesive story that makes you want to move. The rappers, they use more the creativeness of a producer on the beats. So, and that's what they point themselves. That's my opinion, that they use the producer's beats to get their words and metaphors across. Versus an MC. MC is a wordsmith, like he just said. That person can put together a story, and when they put that story together, it's so cohesive, and that's what makes hip hop, an MC, a hip hop MC, so hot, especially if it's a wordsmith.
Y'all need to go and check out some of the music, man. I'm telling you, you said it right, and Barz. The way you explained it as well, man. The way that you delivered it and the stories that you told, man, is very interesting. Very interesting.
Appreciate you, brother.
Oscar says, and yes, the wordsmith is an MC like me. I like that.
Okay.
I like that. Yeah. Oh, for sure was and I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was a MC as well.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I know he can feel that one.
Yeah.
But you from New York, right? Crown Heights.
Sir. Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You don't even have that accent though.
He sure doesn't. I don't hear it.
And I've been in Buffalo for 12 years now, so I probably lost it a little bit.
Lost it.
We will hear it if he says coffee. So don't
There we
slip
go.
up. Don't slip up.
Oh, car.
Yeah. Look at that. Listen. Hey, we're gonna create that dictionary for you, man. It's all good. Hey, man, but I know it had to be hard because New York is full of MCs, man. How did you make your way out of that?
So that's going toward the end of the story, right?
Okay.
I don't know if you want me to delve into it now. my journey to getting to this point in Buffalo.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go all the way back. What made you even want to be a MC?
Oh, that's a great question. One of my uncles, my favorite uncle, he ended up doing a 10-year bid in the he left specifically for me. I think I was about 7 or 8 years old when he went in, and he left a bunch of cassettes. He was a collector of hip hop, bunch of hip hop cassettes, Run DMC, LL, everybody.
Ooh. He went way back there.
Plethora of music. And I missed him so much that I would play these tapes all the time, you know, and it made me feel closer to him. And listening to this music, it was instantly attractive to me. Like how these guys were able, Slick Rick and telling those stories. It was just amazing to me. I said, this is what I want to do. At 7 years old, I said, this is what I want. I was all, my mother, God bless her soul, was through all her flaws, she was an education buff. Read this, reads homework. So I was already in a frame of mind of learning, you know, at a high level at a young age, because she had me reading everything young. You know what I mean? So when I, you know, started delving into this music my uncle left me, I just already knew that I could do what they were doing. I could create. I started writing my little poetry, my little raps, and it just blossomed from there. But the passion came from 7 years old.
Wow. 7 years old, man.
And it wasn't little.
Yes.
No, obviously not. Yeah. Wow.
So
at 7 years old, you said you had this, huh?
I really believed that I could do it. I was good with words. I already had a good vocabulary, and I was always creative and living in my head. So I was like, I knew I could create stories that, you know, people like. I was already writing poems and stories, and people were liking them, and I had found my lane. Like that was my lane that I wanted to go into.
And so that's a cool lane. But you know, like again, there was a lot of guys out there with a whole different other lanes and making it. You decided to do the storytelling mode, all right? And that was before what, Biggie and everybody too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So you decided to do the storytelling mode. Did you feel uncomfortable because a lot of people was just out there saying, you know, doing rhymes? Right. You know what I mean? Just doing meaningless rhymes. Right.
Yeah.
I gotta say it.
No cohesiveness.
Right. Was that uncomfortable for you when you said, okay, I'm gonna do it this way and I'm gonna stick to it?
I think when I stepped out into the streets with my gift, because at first it was, you know, just creating inside the house. I think I may have been about maybe 10 or 11 years old when I stepped out into the street and let other people hear what I was creating.
Okay.
And the storytelling aspect of, or the learned aspect of, you know, all the studying that I was doing that my mother was making me do, set me apart from in these different cycles.
Yeah.
It set me apart where, you know, people, you know, always used to want to hear me rhyme. You know, they you know, it just was, thankfully, you know, I had that foundation that, you know, allowed me to be different than the average, you know, person stepping into the field of rap at that time. You know, I had a better vocabulary. I had a way to, I knew what themes were and theses were, and at a young age, I knew how to, you know, build up a story, you know, with and all of that. So it gave me the advantage. So it built my confidence when everybody wanted to hear me rap.
Okay. It makes sense. So did you do any was most of your raps freestyle or was it written?
Everything was written.
Everything was written.
I'm a writer, so everything I wrote down. Yeah, I can freestyle, but I'm a hard critic on myself. So when I hear myself freestyle, I'm like, you could have did that better. So I would rather write.
Stay in your lane, right?
Yes, yeah.
That's all right. Because we here at Dope Living TV Live, we like to put people on the spot. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna put you on the spot. We ain't gonna put you on the spot.
But I'm sure you feel it more. It's more personal when you write it, correct?
It definitely is. In the writing is almost like a freestyle, right? Because it's like a couple lines at a time, line at a time, and
depends on the story.
Right, and it's a test, right? Of all right, this is what I want to accomplish. The test is sticking to the theme of whatever. I say this song is about laying on a beach in Florida. I want most of these bars in my song to paint that picture. I don't want to, you know what I mean, just have some random bars in between. I want everything to lead up to, at the end of it, you're going to be like, I see that beach. I see that sunset.
I like that. Because one of my pet peeves, when you have a title of something, whether it's a book or music or something, and then it's like, okay, what did that have to do with that?
Exactly, Queen, yes.
Yeah, that is, no, that's a pet peeve of mine. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
So that's pretty interesting. Now, what's your process when you're sitting down, putting pen to paper? What's your process, and how long does your process go? Do you like my son is a rapper? I don't even want to call him a rapper no more. I want to call him an MC now. And he generally he sits down and he has his phone and he puts stuff in there and this and that. And next thing you know, he takes it out because he said, "Nah, I'm not feeling that." Then he puts it back in there. What's your process?
Just to let it marinate.
So I am a pen and paper type of dude, right? I have to write. So the taking stuff out, that's my scratch. I do that to it. I might come up with something I write down, and then a couple bars later, I'm like, nah, that don't fit, and scratch it out. But I always start with the beat, right? And the beat gives me a title or a theme. Like, I want to rap about this. My first thing I try to do is come up with a hook. Right? It's very important. It's the most important, to me, in my opinion, the most important part of the track. So I try to come up with a good hook, and then I start my verses and just focus on staying on message throughout, the writing process. And after, I'm about to be 48 years old next month, right? So from 7 to now, my writing process has gotten a lot faster. I can get through a song in minutes, you know what I mean? But it's just been that I write so much that I trust my gift. I trust listening to the beat and letting it gotta do where I need to go.
I mean, like I was talking about earlier, wordsmiths put those things together just that way that you were talking about. You get a good chorus going, especially if you got a banging beat.
Yes.
You got a banging beat and you get a good chorus. The thing is, it flows a lot better. I can remember some of the artists I handled, and their part of being creative was actually going out of the studio. They drop out of the studio and they just go somewhere and sit in the car, and play a beat.
That's
and somebody come up with a hook and they sharpen that hook up, come back in and write the rest.
See, I can't speak on that because I don't know how to do music like that. I can interview you all day long though. Marcella, you got a question?
Yeah. Is there anything specific topics that you like to rap about, or just?
Yes. Let me answer that for you, Barz. This man loves polka.
I do.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So you rap about that?
I have a whole album about it.
He does.
Okay.
And
That's
I
when it
could
came out in
not
December.
download. They wouldn't let me download the songs on there, man. But
okay.
It was one. I gotta find it. It was one that I tried to put on.
Right.
And it pissed me off.
Is that the one that came out in December?
December was the Cook Up. That was my first complete solo album. The Bad Beat, which is the polka album, came out last month.
Okay.
Solo album.
Cook
yes.
Up. Okay.
Who are you using for distribution?
DistroKid. But I no longer put my music on DSPs. I have my own website, barzbanga.com, and I offer my music on barzbanga.com as a digital download. So, my journey with DSP was to broaden my audience. You know,
gotta be able to be heard.
Right. You can't be, you know what I mean, the fact that everybody has a Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. So it's a little bit harder for me to get my music to the people through my website, but I use my advertising skills and all of that. But it's more beneficial to me, and I feel better because I feel that when someone really goes to the website and downloads my music, they're more invested in the
more personable
and money I took to create this music for them.
Hey man, he got a lot of stuff going on too. Okay, we're gonna get to some of that stuff in a minute, man. But so you went through all of this, and now we at the point where people noticing you, people seeing you, people want you. How do you transfer the struggle into the journey right now?
Now, I believe, right, that the most authentic and attractive people in this world are the people that walk what they talk, right?
Come on.
They have been through a journey, right? And it's no day off for them, right? There's no day off for Barz Banga when I have been blessed to make it through this point by, other people giving me guidance and encouragement. There's off days for me when someone may need my ear. I have to give that. Someone may need a word of advice. I have to give that. So I think that when I run into people that are super attractive, like their energies are super attractive because there's no days off from what they do. They are who they say they are.
So you become a mentor to people too, man. Okay, you out there, you along with the Joker, man. Y'all out there helping people and still putting out these things. When a lot of people are saying, sometimes that there's a cutoff stage as far as age goes. There's a cutoff stage for rapping and this and that. You proving that it ain't.
But my story's a little different, right? Because I was gone for 17 years, right? None of my 20s I was in the street. Half of my 30s I was gone. So when I came out, the passion to still do it was there. So someone saying to me, yo, you're too old to rap. Nah, I can't. I could never feed into that narrative because if I didn't experience what I went through in prison for 17 years, I would have been, probably way bigger at a younger age, but I didn't get that opportunity.
See, just like my man Oscar. I love stories like this. Just like my man Oscar, for sure, Roberts. Just like him, man.
Sound like you're howling, man.
He had that same path, man. He went to jail, came out, and doing some wonderful things. And man, it's so ironic. He's an author as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
So
I want to
let's
make
talk.
a comment on what you said about if you hadn't went to prison, you probably would have been way bigger. We don't know that. You might have been way down deeper.
That's true.
You know.
But the journey that led me to prison, sis, was I never was in a criminal lifestyle. I never was. You know, I graduated high school. I went to college. It really wasn't for me at such a young age. I grew up in foster care, so my first real experience of freedom is when I went away to college. And I couldn't handle it at 17, 18 years old. I went down to Atlanta, Clark, and I didn't go. I got a scholarship to go to college, right? Fully paid, academic scholarship, and I didn't go to no classes. I partied, smoked weed. I did everything a young dumb fool. My mother was like, "How in the hell did you not pass no classes?" I never went.
Yeah.
Never went.
And that's more common than you think.
Yes. Yeah. Never went to any classes. So I get out of that. I'm like, yo, I got to do something with my life. My 19th birthday was just coming up. I got to do something. I got to find something to do. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to go into the military. I set up to go into the Navy in June of 1995, but I couldn't leave to go to boot camp until September of 1995. So my case I caught in July of 1995.
Wow.
While waiting to go to boot camp.
Dang. That almost got me speechless, y'all. Come on.
Yeah, all of us are like,
I guess
wow.
he wasn't supposed to go.
Right.
He wasn't supposed to go.
But it's so crazy. So the case happened, the incident happens. They think it's an accident. They don't know all the full facts. So I ended up going to the Navy, went to Great Lakes, Illinois. I had a week to graduate camp. I had my orders to go to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. And then they sent a warrant for my arrest, and I got locked up in the Navy, and they extradited me back to New York.
Come on, man. Stop.
In my Navy uniform.
Wow.
Stop. So everything was against you. I mean, you knew where you wanted to go, but everything was just pulling you away from it. Man.
Yeah, we were trying to do what's right.
I was definitely trying, and my earlier path in life was riddled with domestic violence, drug abuse, and all of that. So one of my biggest I'm not going to say pet peeves, one of the biggest things that hindered my growth and development was I had a very adverse reaction to any domestic violence situation. I hate them. Like, as a young kid, I saw so much, and anybody that I loved that was a female, you know, I correlated them with my mother, and I never wanted to see anything bad happen to them. So if anything, you know, was happening to them bad, I was ready to go all out.
Man, you should have called Diddy.
Oh no!
You ain't got to say nothing behind it, man. I said,
that was ugly.
The views that are expressed. Anyway, but man, you know, my question is, with all of that shit happening, why didn't you give up?
And it's kind of crazy because my experiences early on, my mother was on drugs since I can remember, early age, right? So the crack era, I'm growing up in the crack era. My mother's addicted to crack. You know, my stepfather's addicted to crack. A lot of domestic violence, being home alone. I'm the oldest of two brothers. I had to mature very early, right? Way before I was supposed to. So with that, then we got taken away from my mother when I was 10 going on to 11, went into foster care. A lot of, disturbing things happened through the foster care situation.
Yeah.
So when I get this 15-year to life sentence in prison, it wasn't as hard as me as maybe the next person, because I have already been through such things and made it through them. Right? So I'm like, you know what? One day at a time. I'm going to just take it one day at a time. And I'm grateful to have had some older brothers that saw in me in prison, like, you know what, you a little different than everybody. You speak well, you're a little different. You take this book, go to this class, do this, you know what I mean? And I'm thankful for those. Some of these brothers are still inside, will never get out, but they saw something in me that got me on the path of better. Yeah, definitely.
And you held it and you kept it, man. God, oh, that's
Wow.
So since you've been out, who is your support system?
So I've been out 12 years.
Okay.
I got out in 2012, and it's crazy because I got married to my first wife while I was inside. We were married for 2 years while I was inside.
That's gotta be rough.
Right? She's from Buffalo. I come home, I make my second parole board, I come home. Now, mind you, I have already transitioned into a law-abiding citizen by 10 years before then. I was already a changed person. I was already going to, teaching classes and mentoring. I was already in that mode. So when I came home, it was like, I'm about to hit the ground running. None of the stories that these guys were telling, oh, these parole officers just want to send you back. It's going to be so hard. You're not going to be able to get a job. None of that took hold because I was so focused. So I came home and hit the ground running, used all the resources that were available to me. Buffalo has been so great to me. I give Buffalo so much praise because there are programs designed to really help people that are transitioning back into society, help you get jobs, help you get housing, help you if you want to take advantage of those things. I definitely took advantage of them. One of the programs was the Center for Employment Opportunities. They helped me get my first job at the Home Depot, helped me get enrolled in college. So I that was my thing. I just used all the resources that were available to me until I could stand on my own 2 feet.
That's what's up. How long did you stay in jail?
17 years.
Oh, man.
I had a 15-year to life sentence. They hit me at my first parole board for the nature of the crime, and then they let me go by my second. And I'm still on parole to this day.
Yeah, but you know what? We ain't worried about it. We ain't worried about it.
That's right. That's right.
We see you. We already know what you get ready to do.
Yes.
But that could have easily changed your whole life, man, and made you bitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might want to do something and change other people's lives.
Right. And I think creative writing has really helped me because in creating these different, stories, I write books, I write movie scripts, I of course do the music, and creating these different stories that allow me to create different visions for myself, where it was like I let these characters live in my head and talk. If I'm creating them, then I can actually make it a reality. Whatever I want to be and how I want my life to be. I can create that.
Speaking and writing it into existence.
Yes, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, man, this is a very inspiring journey, man. Because I love to. We've all gone through something. We've all gone through something that put us at the rock bottom, and how we stand up from being down, that defines us as our success. It defines where we're going. And you stood up, bro. You definitely stood up. 6 dreams. Talk about that.
6 Dreams.
So 6 Dreams is, I live in actually live an hour away from Buffalo now, but I was in the city of Buffalo when I wrote it. So my daughter's parents lived in an apartment complex where you could look out the window and see Canada.
Right? And see what?
Canada.
Okay.
The country Canada, right? So I am not allowed, because of my felony, to ever visit the country that I can see.
Right.
All right. So this was the reflection point for me, because I remember being in the first prison I ever went to when I went upstate was Sing Sing. Right? And in one of the yards in Sing Sing, you can actually look out over the water and see New York City. Right. So it correlated to me with me being free and seeing someplace where I would love to go that I can go, to me being incarcerated in Sing Sing, seeing my home that I can't go to.
Wow.
Man, we're gonna play a portion of this and get back. We're talking to Barz Banga, y'all, right? This guy right here, that story, okay? We look, y'all agree, masterclass?
Masterclass.
Let's go. This is 6 Dreams, all right? Y'all check this out.
I remember being a young nigga, 9'8", Sing Sing, A Block Yard, looking out over the water like, that's where I need to be. Now I stand at the foot of ferry, looking out over the water like, Queen City. Shit gotta be better over there. Drake right across the water, but I could never go. They said that I picked the doozy far as felonies go. Get the life sentence meant a lifetime. Nothing left but the ball out of my right mind. Ice in the mule ain't got the right time. They riding my wave, look like a kite flying. I'ma stay drippin', I'm in my best form. Ignore my DMs, my nigga X gone. Still don't know what they want or gon' get. She can never be me, they let that broke dick. Huh? Money out of my urethra. Just nutted 14 Franklin bumping Aretha. White girl wanna take me to see the Sabres play. Gave me Bill season tickets, I gave her shades of gray. Had her toes tangled off the Tangeray. Now she all entangled saying some shit that Jada say. 6, I got them 6 dreams. I wanna go. 6, I got them 6 dreams. Gotta be better. 6, I got them 6 dreams. I wanna go. 6, I got them 6 dreams. I swear I hear the caravan from the foot of ferry. My brother back in Attica yard, this shit is scary. I guess time is a frame of mind. I'd rather flood an AP and make them blind. I'd rather court a diamond and make them mine. Shit, she became a millionaire in record time. Crackers don't want me to vote. They want me to work, but they don't want me to hope. Trying to be Robin Hood, they telling me no. Can't invest the same way that they do. Wanting me broke, oh well. But slow money is that show money. I show you how to get it with no money. And once you grow money, never blow money. Follow the mood of those that control money. And once you grow money, never blow money. Follow the mood of those that control money. 6, I got them 6 dreams. I wanna go.
Once you grow, you don't want to blow. That's nice, man. That's nice.
I like that.
I do too.
I tried to play. I wanted to download Roses, but they wouldn't let me, man. Roses is nice.
Roses is amazing. That's the Joker's vision right there. The Joker. Salute to my manager, the Joker. Like, I was already on my musical path, right? I had already released some things, and it's astonishing to me when he tells me this story. I caught their podcast, right? Him and Ben Green podcast, and I talked to you about attractiveness, right? Something that spoke to me. Right, I'm watching them too, and I'm like, yo, they have an amazing cohesion, It was the things they talked about, but just their relationship was something that attracted me. Like they seemed like two, you know, people that were generally interested in each other's, you know what I mean, vision and success. Hit them up and end up finding out that I was watching the very first episode of the morning show. I thought they were together for years by that time. That's how well they're close.
Yeah.
And he ended up becoming my manager, so that was definitely a blessing.
Yeah, and it's definitely a blessing, man, for you to come out and do the things that you're doing and making some noise and teaching other people, man, and sharing your story as well. Marcy, let's take it to the CEO moment real quick.
All right, so we're just going to take a quick break to get some gems from the CEO of Life, Miss Rachel Gary.
Let's go. Oh, for sure.
The journey of becoming a CEO is lengthy. However, as you become the CEO, you will notice that things will get in your way. Thoughts, actions, and people. But as the CEO, you're going to be ready and be equipped with the needed strategy. So those distractions will not stop you. You're going to get you the needed information to be able to grow the CEO that is you. So until later, be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who?
You.
Be up, out, and moving. Shout out to Rachel Gary. She's telling us how to be the CEO of our lives. All right. So shout out to her. You'll see her on Dope Living TV Live. So thank you, Rachel, for that one. She got a bunch of them, and I got them all. But Barz, we're talking to Barz Banga. He's an MC. He's an author. Tell us about your book.
So I actually have 2 books published. My first one is High Sedity, published while I was. I really think Tyler Perry jacked my book for his show Girlfriends, but that's for another time, right? But this I was incarcerated with a brother, super dope MC from New York City, William K. Slay, protege, and we were incarcerated together. And he read the manuscript and was like, "Yo, this needs to really be out there." So he ended up sending it to his brother, who was in the military, who ended up paying for us to get it published.
Okay.
Right. And we published it with a print-on-demand company called Ex Libris. Don't ever mess with Ex Libris. Yeah. Right. They set your book prices at astronomical fees, and their communication is terrible. So, and we're incarcerated. So we have other people trying to, you know what I mean, work this vision with this book, and it just wasn't really working. So we're gonna this year or next year, we're gonna republish High Sedity, one of my just a story about 5 female friends, all high class women, you know, in the drama that they're going through, a lawyer, a detective, a fashion model, and you know, all the drama that they're going through in this high class life.
Okay.
The second book is an erotic love story called The Perfect Therapy.
Yeah, you in my lane now. Let's go.
So the second book I actually got published while I was out, but the situation ended up being a friendship and business doesn't mix type of situation, right? So I'm not even gonna say a former friend, because I still got love for the brother. Had his publishing company, ended up publishing a book. Couple years, I'm not seeing no money. Went to the Jacob Javison and had a book signed and sold an amazing amount of books. And you know, he's working it. And then I call one day, I'm in a situation, I need some money, and it's like, all right, if you sign the rights over to your book, I'll send you some money.
Whoa.
Sign the rights over, and was the end of that story. But it wasn't bad for me. I didn't really feel bad about it because I could create 1,000 of those books. You know what I mean? I'm the creator, so you just lost a friend for being great.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Even with those books, if you still have the manuscript, that lady right there is an author, and she does an award show called the Distinguished Authors Guild.
Okay.
And the one that's all the way over there, she reads these books. So if you send your book in, it's a possibility that you might become an award-winning author, man. You need to send that book.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send that book too.
Nice.
I'll send you the information.
Thank you. We tapped it down. Let's go.
Let's go. That's what we do, man. But you got an inspiring story, man. It's one that you were at the bottom. You're at the bottom. You came out doing something. Now I wanted to show everybody. Hold on. I got all kind of devices here. Let me pull that out here. So if you go to barzbanga.com, BARZBANGA.com, it's a nice little website here. You can subscribe to his page, the music store, and he got merchandise, y'all. He got merch, y'all. He got
merch.
A
lot.
I can't accurately scroll this, but he got merch, y'all. Go on there and buy some of this merch.
Traveling mug. Thought I saw a hoodie.
Yeah, t-shirts. He got men's tank tops. My body better than that dude's. He got. He got.
And shout out to the Joker for creating that logo for me. Yeah,
that's a dope logo, man. He got water bottles, man. You know, and he definitely reps his brand, period. All right. The state of music right now, man. Just real quick, because we got about 15 minutes. How is it to you? Is it okay? Does it need an injection? I mean, how is it to you?
If you would have asked me this question before the Kendrick and Drake beef, I would have something.
What's wrong with them, dude?
Something, right?
Yeah.
As an MC, why I was so here for that static, because I follow the history of their beef. They've been dissing each other subliminally for years. Yes, in the game, right?
Yep.
One of the greatest aspects that I think is going to keep hip hop alive and allow so many different lanes and so many different personalities to flourish in this culture that we call hip hop was when J. Cole bowed out of the battle.
Yep. Go ahead, boy.
Why that was so significant to me was, you know what? It's okay to be different. It's okay to say this does not feel right with me. And I'm sorry. I'm not going to go down that path.
Right.
Now, the other two went all in. It was good. That's their decision. That's another, type of, personality in hip hop where I gotta be, the top. I gotta be the man, and that's okay. That is what it grew from. That is what it's birthed from. Competition. But J. Cole bowing out of that battle was such a.
That's class.
Not only for hip hop, but for black men, young black men, to see that it's okay to say, you know what? I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I do not want to delve into the negativity. That was amazing.
That's a class act right there, man.
Yeah.
I've always liked J. Cole anyway.
Definitely.
From when he had the little video with the little puppies and all that stuff. I always like that guy, man.
Yes. Lyrical too. Like we talk about Emcee, his thing go off. Definitely.
Yeah. But as we're talking right now, people are gonna start listening to music and say, man, look, that's that dude. That's the one we need to listen to because he tells stories, and speaking about the the beef between Drake and Kendrick, man. I don't, you know, I think they're ruining themselves now. You know what I mean? It's not necessary.
The negativity. Yeah.
It's not necessary at all. You know, you're talking about one, you talk about the other. Do you all remember that there was a beef with Biggie and Tupac and what happened at the end of that?
Right.
Yeah.
We don't need to go down that route, man. Okay. Do some bars. I mean, keep putting out what you're putting out, you know, and make sure people, you know, we gonna push it. Make sure people listen, man, you know, because I don't know, man. We don't want to lose anybody. There's plenty of room in there for everybody. There is no age limit. There's no cutoff. Okay, everybody can be expressive and say what they want to say. You know when it's time for you to stop. You know, but if you're still putting out good stuff and stuff that people will listen to, you can keep it going. You can keep it going.
And my plan has always been, I've always felt the need to at least put out, you know, a collection of music, get a catalog together, and I have done that, you know, with the Cook Up, with the Bad Beat, the Polka album, and this EP me and the Joker have coming to B2B. So now is my plan is to step back and find some other talent. But that is an interesting topic too, because I'm a hard person because of what I have went through, right? I don't take any excuses. Don't tell me you want to be a rapper. Don't tell me you want to be a singer. Don't tell me you want something and I don't see your actions matching up with your words. Because I'm not going to accept that, right? I'm the CEO of this company, and if you say you want something I'm going to invest my money into it, you better be serious. You know,
they representing you. They representing you and your brand.
And hopefully I find some people on that same wavelength.
That's gonna be easy for you, bro. I mean, they gotta go through that siphon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is cool. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming through, man.
I
hanging
appreciate
out.
y'all. Definitely, I enjoyed myself. You wonderful people. I love your movement. Thank you so much to every single one of you.
I appreciate you, man. And you know, Gina, Maurice, when we talked earlier, he said he went deep into the hole. He already checked us out, man. So he knew what to expect with us. So we appreciate that, man. If it's something you could tell these people out here, man, about what you're doing and your journey, man, what would it be?
Find something in yourself to just get to the next day, right? Sometimes we look too far ahead and we'll get hard on ourselves because we see that longer journey is obtainable. But if we focus on just the next step, the next day, those are easier things to accomplish. And before you know it, you're gonna make it to that goal you already, sorted.
That's what's up, Maurice.
Man, I dig your story and I dig how you got there. You got. I always tell people that that journey to your destiny sometimes got some rocks in it, and you barefooted. So you're gonna have some pain, but some of that stuff is a test too. To see if you can stand what's getting ready to come to you. And the rewards will definitely be worth it, bro. I admire your movement. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna keep checking you out. Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mercy.
Yes. Thank you, Barz Banga.
Let's get it.
For coming on. I like your story as well. I like that you are mentoring and you want to pull others up. That's something that in our community a lot of times we don't do. Follow your dreams. For those out there viewing, follow your dreams. Don't let anything stop you. If you fall, get back up and keep moving.
Yes, ma'am. Jesus.
Man, listen to what Barz Banga.
Let's go.
Banga.
Y'all better say his name.
Listen to what this was a master class. It really was. I'm sitting in my seat in awe. Usually I'm the talkative one, but his story just blew my mind. I mean, it's amazing. But everyone that's listening, take something out of that. And one thing you can take out of that is the hard work. Don't ever, ever, ever let anything stop you from pursuing your dreams.
Yes.
You even though you may have some things that sidetrack you, get back on track. Don't let anything stop you, because you might think it's something that's negative, but that's the direction that you're supposed to go to get to the end result.
Yeah.
That's the direction you're supposed to go in. And it may not be a good feeling. It may not be something that you want to go through, but you have to go through it. What's your saying, bro? You got to go through something
to get to something.
That's right. That's right. And so that's what you have to look at. That's what you have to look at. And the other thing that I want to say that you talked about, nobody's going to work harder for your dream than you.
Yeah.
If you're not working hard for your dream, why should anyone else work hard for it? You have to be the one working hard for it.
I'm going to take a word out of what John Witherspoon said in a couple of his movies, okay? I hope I can keep it out of there, okay? Don't let them problems beat you. Beat those problems. Okay? Hey, man, look, stay focused, people. Stay focused. This man said he was focused when he was in, and he continued that focus when he got out. And that's the only way. That's the only way you're going to get through, man. We got to go through it to get to it. He did that. He stayed focused. Bro. And the other thing, man, is that you gave us a show that we can repeat too. So we gotta have shows of substance that we can play again when we're doing some other things and aren't able to come on. This is one of those shows, man. We appreciate you, Barz, for real.
I appreciate you, definitely.
Man, don't forget, y'all, go get the book Plethora. Oscar O for show. Roberts, okay, it's called Plethora, the Never Ending Beginning. Man, y'all go get this book, all right? Make sure we're trying to get 1.5 million copies sold by July. We get ready to do that. And Barz, Gina, make sure you send him the information. I want to see him at the
Already done. Already done.
Gotta be at that award show so we can pick up his award. I bet he's gonna win it. I bet Marcy read that book.
I will.
Let's go with it. Hey, Barz, and you know what?
Criteria.
I know we didn't finish. We didn't get halfway through your journey. Okay, we're gonna ask you to come back on someday, real soon. Man.
I appreciate y'all. Beautiful. I support y'all. Sure. And I really love y'all movement, and it really is something that's needed. These conversations really help people. These conversations really motivate me. I really appreciate y'all.
We appreciate that, man. You're welcome to come back anytime you want to, man. For real. Most definitely. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Marcy, I think we're gonna do some relationships tomorrow. Knock it out the park, right?
Okay.
All right, this is Dope Living TV Live, man. That's Barz Banga. There go Maurice. There go Marcella. There go Gina's picture. That's what that is. Anyway, we're going to see you guys tomorrow, okay? Y'all go check out barzbanga.com, BARZBANGA.com, okay? Get some of that merchandise. Listen to the music. Subscribe. Make sure y'all do it, all right? We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
Peace.